What is up, my dudes, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be featuring the LaGG 366 battle rating 2.7 rank 2 Russian fighter. Now I chose the LaGG 366 today simply because low tier, fun tier. Simply put, let's be real here. And on top of that, I feel like when compared to early yaks, the LaGG gets overshadowed very often, and for good reason, which I will get into a little bit later. But I digress. Now, the LaGG 366 is powered by a Klimov VK105PF engine, the same engine that you would find in the Yak 1, the Yak 7. Now, if I remember correctly, I think the LaGG and the Yak were in service simultaneously, but the Russian military went with the Yak because the LaGG was kind of shit. It really was. And in the game, it's not bad, but the Yak is definitely better. Now, with that being said, it does have the same armament as the Yak 1B, one 12.7mm 50 caliber machine gun, 200 rounds for that gun, and one 20mm cannon. However, you get 30 extra bullets for that cannon and 150 rounds per gun, or for the gun, as opposed to 120 on the Yak. Now, where the LaGG is worse than the Yak is it likes to compress a lot at pretty moderate speeds for what you would expect out of a fighter aircraft. You know, 340, 350 miles per hour IAS, and this plane is compressing hard. And so you don't see it very often, and I feel like for new players especially, that is a trap. It is a huge trap because once you go past about 380 miles per hour in this plane, it is extremely hard to pull that speed back and get any control over your surfaces. And so if you're in a dive, you're toast. And so you have to, if you do dive on somebody, cut your throttle and seriously watch that speed. This is one of those planes that very much so benefits from spiral diving, you know, just going down in a little spiral as opposed to diving straight down, especially if your opponent is unaware or preoccupied. But yeah, man, that's really all I have to say about the LaGG 366. It's a beautiful little plane. It's a tricky little plane as well. But it's definitely not a bad plane, and I hope that I'm able to properly showcase this plane's abilities, and you're definitely going to see that horrible compression that I'm talking about. It is impossible to hide and impossible to get away from in this plane, but you know, we're going to work around it and we're going to do just fine. But before we jump into the games, let's go ahead and in-game squadron on screen now for those of you who are interested, and Twitch and Discord in the description below as well. And with all that out of the way, let's do this shit. Alrighty, we are here on Battle for Bastogne, and I think is a 3-3 match fighting the Americans, Germans, French, and the Israelis. Very nice, Mr. B-239. That's a very nice, fun plane. I actually like that plane quite a lot. A6M2s, KI-43, KI-44. Okay, so all things that I need to definitely watch out for. I can outrun most of these guys, barring the P40 and the P39, I believe. But if I'm smart about this, everything will be just fine. Let's go for the KI-43 first. Never mind, Yak has him. Oh, I don't know why the Yak didn't turn off. He very easily could have. Alright, let's go after this Fokker instead. Oh, he has a tail gun. Oh, well, yeah, there's the compression. Alright, let's just keep going. Let's get this A6M2 off of us. Alright, and we can just outrun the 0. No problems there. There he goes. Alright, P40. We have a P39Q as well. P39 is trying to slot in behind me. Let's go for P40 and then we'll do it P39. If I can hit my shots instead of sucking so bad. Alright, Mr. P39. Alright, Mr. J22. Hello there, Mr. P39. Alright, let's get our landing flaps out. Ooh, a little bit of lag there. Lagging in the lag. Alright, let's get the P39. The one thing about the lag that does kind of stink is it does feel definitely a bit sluggish compared to a yak, which can definitely be a little bit of a bummer, but I think this P39 will have messed up here. If he's gonna turn, yeah, I'll just blow your wing clean off. And we have something contrailing over there about 2 o'clock. I'm gonna go investigate 836. Wow, I guess they weren't lying when they say all it takes sometimes is one well-placed 20mm cannon round. Come here, Mr. 836. Surprised he didn't try and shoot me. Alright, well, I mean, I'll take the kill then. Shoot. That was a nice little pie off that he did there. That was real neat. Who's left? B-34, probably. I think that's a B-34. And then someone else, somewhere. We have no idea where he is. In which case, I'm probably gonna clear out the rest of these bots and see you guys in the next one. Alright, we're here on Kursk fighting the Americans, French, and the British. We got some 836s and some Helldivers spotted already. Not having WEP is always like a little bit of a throw off for me, because I'm one of those people that just like holds W even if I don't have WEP. And so I expect there to be, you know, extra power. I don't know, it's a comfort thing, I guess. I don't know, I'm weird. We got a Corsair and a Hellcat coming straight in. Okay, Corsair's turning off. Got a pretty intense low altitude throwball forming. I think Mr. Corsair might see the B-18. But I see the Hellcat. Tail damage. Yeah, shot off one of his Elevons, it looked like. I'm almost certain we can catch this Corsair, no problem. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this Corsair's dead to rights. He can probably outdive me. But I'm gonna catch him. Alright, come here. The compression of this plane. I'm pretty sure he blacked out. That's the only thing that makes sense here. Alright, hello Mr. P-39. Ooh, it's an N. Very sexy. Looks like we have another person coming in. Who is that? That is a wildcat who I'm not concerned with. Alright, let's get this P-39. Come here, buddy. Alright, he's gonna just try and dive away. Or bait me into ripping my wings, and in a Russian plane that is extremely likely. Look at that compression. Look at that. That explains why people don't play the Yak very often. Or not the Yak, the LaGG. What am I saying? That compression, brothers and sisters. Alright, 91 rounds of machine gun, 61 rounds of cannon. And that 190 is not looking too hot. Unfortunately, I am not fast enough. Maybe that 109 can get him here. Come on, 109, you can do it. You can do it. Get him, get him. Alright, well, luck had to run out eventually. Who's left? We got a whole bunch of guys back that direction. And it looks like the Wildcat has somebody on him as well. Yes, he has a Yak 9. Alright, so let's go back this direction. We have 5 minutes of gas, A36, another P-39, and a Helldiver. Alright, well there goes the Helldiver. So let's see if we can't head off these guys this way. I'm gonna see if I can't intercept them. Oh yeah. Coming up on a pretty good angle with this P-39. There's their airstrip. And he's turning in. Hit, nothing crazy, didn't seem like. Alright, where'd he go? There he is. All he has to do is keep the distance. If I can figure out how to aim, things would be golden. Alright, severe damage of Mr. P-39. Alright, let's go after the A-36. This one thinks I'm probably a little bit tasty. Oh, sweet summer sausage. Oh, that was clean. I liked that. Give him the 07 for that one. 23 machine gun rounds and 6 cannon rounds left. Yeah, 9 is running from the Corsair, and we have an 836 who is ground pounding. Come on, we can get this guy. BF 109 is trying to intercept. B18, that's the Swedish one. Yes, it is. Okay, so that is the heavy fighter slash frontline bomber for Sweden. This 836 doesn't have a care in the world right now. 3 minutes of gas, and he is still just doing his thing. Oh no, there he goes. Is he turning? He looks like he's turning. Yep, he is. Alright, let's kill our throttle so that way we don't compress horrifically when we try to maneuver. Oh yes, good stuff, Mr. BF-109 and B-18. Who's left? Just the Corsair, I think. Alright. Well, GG, boys. Alrighty, we are here on China Civil War 1946 with the Americans and the French on the enemy team in a full up tier to 3.7. I believe we got a MiG 334 and a Bf-109E3 in here. That A36 just took out that lag. Is that also a lag? No, that was a lag 335. We got an American Ki-43 at altitude, a P-38. Okay, okay. A36 is absolutely done. Unfortunately, that DB3 was shot down, so I'm gonna keep my distance from all those fighters over there. That A36 is dead. Unfortunately, there is only a Corsair up here at altitude with me. A couple P-40s, a P-39. P-39's diving, okay. Corsair, another American Ki-43. That seems to be a pretty popular plane. Let's cut our throttle here. P-40s. What are you doing, Mr. P-40? Oh man, there's that compression. Look at that. 350 miles an hour. Not even a lot. Let's get our flaps out. Let's try and do something here. Alright, got a couple hits on the P-40. Alright, let's get off his tail. Who's next? Ooh, don't rip our wings. Look at that. Alright, we got the P-40. Come here, Mr. Corsair. I think I have the speed to catch the Corsair. I want to say that I do. My bullets do. How fun would that have been? Ooh, okay, we actually did pretty well for ourselves. Not bad for a full up tier. We didn't die. I certainly will not turn my nose up at that. That Corsair is just gonna keep climbing away. There he goes. Let's see. Hello there, Mr. Corsair. What are you doing? Ah! There's a P-40 and a very dead MiG. Didn't even see the P-40, that's funny. Hey, Mr. Corsair. Where's that P-40 at? There he is, way up there. Alright, that's an elevatorless Corsair. He's gonna have trouble turning. Alright. Severe damage to the Corsair, I will take it. And I still have plenty of ammo to deal with the P-40. Let's get our speed back. He can definitely catch me. I'm on the defensive here. Oh, this compression is gonna suck. Oh boy, yeah, that is rough. And these Ki-43s are gonna get me. But you know what? You know what? Mama ain't raised no bitch. Mama ain't raised no bitch. Here we go. Here we go. P-40, Ki-43. Oh. Come here. Come here. I know that P40 is on me somewhere. Yep, there he is. GG. Alrighty, my dudes, that is going to do it for today's video in the LaGG 366. If you enjoyed, go ahead and like the video and go ahead and subscribe, because that really does mean a lot to me. It lets me know that you enjoy the content. And if you want to see something featured on the channel, go ahead and comment that down below as well, because I do take suggestions. But enough about that. Back to the lag, man. The compression, absolutely atrocious. But once you can work around that, I think the LaGG 3 is an absolute joy to fly. And I just like planes that I feel don't receive the attention that they deserve. And the LaGG series in general is definitely one of those planes, or a series of those planes, if you will. And so with that said, I just like planes like that. And the LaGG 3, I like the LaGG 3. It's a yak. It's a yak with compression issues. That's all it is. I love this plane. And if you guys want to see anything else, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. But with all that out of the way, in-game squadron on the screen now for those of you who are interested. And Twitch and Discord links in the description below as well. And I believe I will leave you guys there. Peace out, y'all, and I will catch y'all in the next one.